Kate Pryor, Managing Director of Face2face Recruitment. Thanks for joining me in the Channel Vision studios today.
Thank you, Steve.
First of all, can you tell us a little bit about Face2face Recruitment and the services that it provides?
Certainly. Face-to-face Recruitment is a small recruitment business. We started in 2005 at Yarralumla. We specialise in providing services in administration, finance, HR, ICT, and just recently we opened our mining offices as well. We cover people looking for contract temp work in permanent and also non-ongoing, in private sector and of course government.
Now, the recruitment industry is highly competitive. What sets you apart from your competitors?
With that, some of our key differentiators would be, firstly, we provide a money-back guarantee for our permanent placement service. We also just don't do recruitment, we actually provide advisory services around that. So to candidates looking for work, we'll help them with career advice, resume assistance, interview techniques and tips that will help them through. And for our clients, we also provide the service of providing market rates on salaries. We also look at incentives on how to keep their staff, retention strategies, etc. as well.
Now, you mentioned the money-back guarantee. How does that work?
Yes, the money-back guarantee, I believe we're the only recruiter in town that actually does that, so that's something quite beneficial to our clients, especially small business clients like us, where an outlay is there, but we're taking away the risk. We're sharing the risk with the client so that if the placement leaves in 3 months of being there, then we will actually provide the client with the money back, or alternatively, we'd be more than happy to replace that person with somebody else.
The company and yourself have received quite a bit of recognition in the local and the national business communities. In fact, I believe the company was the Australian Small Business Champion Awards national winner in 2010. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, it was awards that are nationally based, as you mentioned, and there is a whole range of sectors, one of being recruitment services. So we actually were asked to actually put in for the awards by having several referrals. So we did so, and we went to Sydney and there were over 900 guests, a big room. It was like being at the Academy Awards, and our name was announced and we went up and collected our award.
That's excellent. So, and now obviously you're successful in the business environment. You also work heavily with the community, sponsoring various things. What sort of things are you involved there?
Yes, we do. Internationally, we look after 5 children overseas in China, Africa and places like that. We've also built houses for women in Africa with their children. The houses are quite small, of course, but still it enables them to be safe. We also heavily work with the RSPCA here in Canberra and go with their fundraising activities through the year. We also sponsored Lifeline Cocktail Party here in Canberra as well, and lots of other charities that come through, we actually work with them.
You're well known for loving your staff, so tell us a little bit about them.
Certainly, I do. I love my team. I think they're spectacular. They're on fire at the moment. And I think with my team, what they're about is it's really finding the staff members who have the right cultural fit for face-to-face recruitment. So we look for people with the right attitude, who are going to be able to easily talk to people, build a rapport quickly, understand what's going on in their life with the clients and also the candidates, and match them together. Now that takes a certain sort of person to do that, and we have a great team at Face2face Recruitment who work with those core values.
Being so busy and proactive, and the industry being such a demanding one, how do you and your staff maintain a healthy work-life balance?
Well, for me, my work-life blends together because when I'm out socialising, networking, things happen and you talk work. But because I really enjoy what I'm doing and it is my business, I don't ever feel that I'm actually working. As such, I could be there and not even know the time and not even be bothered about it. With the staff, we really encourage that while they're at work, they go in, they do what they need to do. But when they shut the door, they leave work behind them, and they're quite good at doing that. We also have sometimes training sessions where someone will organise a walk around the lake or a gym session as well, just to break it up a bit for them as well.
What are some of the main challenges that you face running a business in your industry?
In the industry, I think there's, as you said, it's very competitive. There's a lot of competition out there for recruitment resources. Also, on top of that, we're working in Canberra where we do have a large proportion of government. So like most organisations in the private sector, we're competing against government like every other small business in town. And I think part of that is being able to attract and then retain your good staff once you have them. So that would be my key one, is attraction and retention.
What advice would you provide to other women considering starting their own business?
I think they really need to consider what would be involved in a business. Talk to some other business owners, whether they do an online business or have their own office. It's very different. Online might suit their style if they've got a family. The very first thing, though, would be pick something that you know about, that you have an interest in that you understand very well. It's a tough slog out there, so if you don't have that background, it can be difficult. Also, if you're passionate about that as well, that can really help you. But do a business plan, a business case, and some budgets out there first. Find out where you think you're going to get your first clients from, and really see whether it's got legs to grow before you actually get out there and start the business. And then you must be passionate about it, you must have resilience, and a little bit of courage doesn't hurt.
And where do you see a company like Face2face in, say, 10 years' time?
That's very exciting. We've just spoken to the staff recently about the long-term vision of face-to-face recruitment. I think we don't want to lose our essence. We don't want to lose our boutique style about the business. By being boutique, we can spend time with our people that are looking for work. We want to maintain that. We'd love to double the size of the business, which is what we've got planned. We'll probably stay within the same areas that we have now, but our sort of social media, really leading edge technology, we're picking all that up and we're running with it.
And finally, Kate, what are the best ways for people to contact yourself or Face2face Recruitment?
If they could phone us on 02 61 63 7500, or alternatively they can go to our webpage, which is f2frecruitment.com.au.
Kate, it's been great having you in the studio. Thank you for joining us.
Excellent, I'll see you then. Thanks, Steve.